Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me through those technical difficulties. Not going to have my regular overlay for tonight. Still having problems. Looks like Bacchus Mod uninstalled my plugins, and so I'm going to have to get help reinstalling all those to get it back up and running where it should be. But it's fine because we have the classiest person from BBU in the booth with us tonight. Mr. Ander Chris is going to be joining us for this monumental matchup. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Hi. I was going to say after that, like, suck it, Dill. But,
I mean, fair. I'm going to tell you you're wrong. But this match tonight is going to be a really, really good one. Suga, thank you for the follow, man. Both of these teams playing well last circuit to make playoffs for the Invitational. And so both teams starting out a little rough. BBU's 1-2 and MMG's 2-1. All of MMG's games have gone to 5. Zach coming in with the 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, sir. You did not have to do that. You are the sweetest. I appreciate it. And then BBU, I think you guys lost to Knights of RL 3-0. And then Ethos 3-2, but you guys clapped, absolutely clapped Trash Cans on Tuesday night. So what do you think changed, Ander, between first week's matchups and then Tuesday's night's matchup where you guys put up like 30 goals in 3 games?
I would normally say that Dill wasn't on the field, but he hasn't played yet this season. I mean, it's not... I don't want to throw shade at, like, trash cans. It's just may have been that, it may have been just, scheduling. So, BBU got a more favorable matchup on Tuesday. And they came out firing. Cake was on fire.
Yeah. Zach gifting 1 to Dilly Bar, giving 6 total today. Thank you, Zach. I'm sure Dilly loves you. He'll repay the favor later. But yeah, I do think the same thing, and I think a lot of how this BBU team is going to fare depends on if Cake's playing, how well Cake's going to play. When he's not on and he's not feeling it, I feel like it resonates through the rest of the team. And so hopefully he comes out feeling good tonight, playing against some old teammates, but it's always really, really tough to tell with these matches here.
Yeah.
And Zach finally subbing with his own tier 1. Thank you, sir. Dot saying Cake was doing okay in Golf It, so he should be good. Dilly saying and how well you can make up. But I mean, I understand Dilly's point because Vroom's not going to be able to play tonight. He has track or some nerd stuff like that. And so, yes, the best player on the field is not on there. But, I mean, we saw it Tuesday night with the MMG Knights of RL team. Sarge was working. He was not able to play. And even through DCs, like, the lower MMR team was able to come out with a really close Game 5 win. And so I think chemistry for this BBU team is going to be hugely important.
Yeah, I think... man, that comment by Dill is just... it's one of my pet peeves. It's just like, okay, fine, you're in a hole. Well, go out there and play. Just leave it on the field. It's not a...
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Well,
we can catch the MMG behaving like the old BBU Black Dragons and just taking everything for granted. You know,
yeah. Tilly's saying he was just clowning. Which, I mean, I honestly would use it as a motivational tool myself. So I understand what he's saying. Hey, we have an MMR deficit. Our best player's not out there. Our backs are against the wall, and this is when we strike back. And so that could be a great motivator for this BBU team coming into tonight. But as we kind of look at the stats overall for BBU, Cake leading the way with scoring and Chirp just behind him. So yeah, Vroom has the highest MMR, but offensively through your first 3 games, Cake and Chirp have been your strongest players.
yeah. I mean, you know, I feel that Cake stats are a little boosted from the Tuesday
A little
night
bit.
series. I think.
I mean, your words, not mine.
Well, again, like every time I looked up, you know, he was getting, you know, the hat trick medal.
9 goals.
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes
I was gonna say, what
when
was
you have
it?
a series like that, you know, just
Yeah.
keep gunning for awards.
Well, in game 2 or 3, I think he had 6 goals in that game alone.
Yeah, I think it was game 2. Oh, let's just go check.
Oh yeah, I have it up.
We're in week 2.
Yeah. Nope, that's the MMG one. I don't like how that is.
He had 5 in game 1, 6 in game 2, and a measly 3 in game 3.
Slacker.
Yeah,
Absolute
that's because
slacker.
Chirp had 3 in game 3 as well. Chirp
Thank you,
actually
Zara.
managed, I think, to actually steal one and like not save it.
Really?
Yeah, we give Chirp grief over his bad goal steals.
It's goal securing.
It's goal securing if it's in the back of the net.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Otherwise, it's what a save, what a save, what a save. Chat is disabled for 3 seconds.
Oh man. So now for MMG, I will tell you they had a rough start to the circuit. They lost in game 5 to the Eclipse team, which has Ninja Zach on it, who's in chat, and they were playing exceptionally well that night. They were able to shut down most of what MMG could do. And so I think BBU has a better chance than what a lot of people are giving them and think will come of this series. Yeah, they beat him in 5. It was a really good match. I'm Ninja Zach's good luck charm. He is 2-0 on my stream, so I'm just throwing that out there. No, the Invitational MMG lost to Eclipse. Yeah, I'll 100% turn that one down. I ain't gonna lie. If it means we get a dub, I am not above that. You all know how superstitious I am. I tagged them, right? Yeah. I'm not losing my mind, right?
I don't know. Did you tag him?
I did. You know, just standard teams. Just standard invitational. I feel like this is how invitational matches go, though. When I go to stream them. Like, they come in just warm at the very last second. Yes, Eclipse beat Mad Meese. It's a different Eclipse team than is the invitational team. Zach's just on the invitational team as well. But how has ranked been going for you this year, Ander? Or this circuit season? whatever the hell we're gonna call it.
Managed to place my way into C2.
Nice.
100 MMR below where I started, but whatever.
But hey, you're there.
Yeah.
So should be a pretty easy climb back to C3. But you do a lot of solo queue, right?
Yes, I do.
Gotcha. I do have to say, we have normal names for MMG tonight. If you did not watch the cast with Smash and Spyro for Tuesday night, it was freaking hilarious. It's one of the best things I'd seen. What is he whelping for? Okay. So, I mean, everyone's joining in, getting ready for this one. And game 1 is underway between BBU and MMG. So, I think a lot of the series is going to be dictated by the first minute here. As Cole's trying to push this one upfield, Poke cuts that off. Now, I haven't seen Cole play before. So I know he's been around BBU for a while. How did he end up making it to the Invitational team here?
That's a very good question. I actually, surprisingly, don't have my hands in the Invitational pot yet. One of the few things in BBU I don't mess around with.
Gotcha. Great pass there from Cake to Cole for a quick goal for BBU. What up, Sparky? Oh, so Dilly's been running it.
Yeah.
One of the few things we've seen Dilly do around the org then, huh?
Yeah. Well, he's also like PR with IGL and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
They probably don't want me like getting the entire
Shadow
BBU banned because I like pop off the Tina or something.
Right. Dilly's like the queen.
Well,
as a figurehead.
I have strong opinions.
Well, and I think we all need that person that's kind of running everything with us, that's more opinionated and straightforward, and then you need your diplomatic one.
Yeah.
At least on the surface.
Yeah, you need someone to read your rants. Let's play that.
What a shot from Poke. And so, I mean, we're minute 3 in, and it looks like there's really not going to be much defense played. A minute in, 3 goals already, and I feel like last circuit, both of these teams were very, very strong defensively. Yes, Sparky, that is the Ander Chris in the booth. Always joining me for these matches. I feel like that's just kind of our thingy. Search it, and Cake gets a quick one back here, and it's 3-1, just a minute 15 off the clock.
Nice dunk there from Cake.
And like I said, BBU using that we're lower MMR, looking to fuel an offensive surge here. We're actually really early. And the rotations coming out from MMG just looking a little sloppy. But, I mean, I guess that could be said about both teams. What a read from Poke. that was a damn book if I've ever seen it. Holy. Oh, wait, Cake didn't touch that? Am I losing my mind? On my screen, he touched it.
No, that was just Poke all the way. Just putting it away.
Huh. Yeah, I had the doink from the ball on my side. That's why I thought he got the read on that.
Oh.
Interesting. Rocket League things, right? Every update, there's got to be something.
Good old client-side prediction.
Yep. So, Dilly saying they got to use that underdog mentality to get the fire going. Dude, it feels like there's going to be 30 goals by the end of the series for sure. Poke, low boost. Good opportunity there. Great save, but a double commit coming out from BBU. Toast just bangs it on net. Good save there. Sarge trying to force that one under, and Cole able to push it into the corner. Another shot, and now we're starting to see MMG just kind of lock BBU in their half. Finally, a clear comes out here from Cake, but goes right to Poke, who keeps control as he pushes this one downfield. And this is kind of what I think everyone was worried about with this matchup, is what's going to happen when if MMG can start locking them in their own half of the field. And BBU responding well here, keeping the ball out of the back of the net and being able to withstand all that pressure. Pulse, thank you for the follow, man. Hopefully you're having a good night. And so how long do you think BBU can keep that up? And never mind.
I was going to say, not long if they give just like Poke free reign there. No one challenged him. Man, I think even I could put that away. No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I was shot right in the cold.
Yeah, no, you probably would have hit crossbar. Let's be honest. Your team was the Clingers for a reason.
Yeah.
And so now it's 3-3. We got just over a minute and a half left. And I think this next 40 seconds is going to dictate a lot for BBU on if they're able to withstand the offensive flurry that seems to be coming the way of MMG in these last couple minutes. But Cole keeping the pressure out of their half, trying to get a pass out mid. Poke bangs this one downfield. Dude, I'm sure you'll do well, Pulse. You got this. Just breathe, focus. Poke needs to get a great save and sends it high off backboard. Sarge gets the turn here. Nice beat on Cole. That one might be open. Cake just able to get back as Poke throws that off the ceiling. Toast sends this around. And we're starting to see that offensive pressure again come out from MMG. And, I mean, we said it last time, but with 45 seconds left, is BBU going to be able to withstand it for that whole time? Or are they going to end up caving? Yeah, Pulse, you're better than I am, and I had a great invitational run my first circuit. I played in one series.
Oh, so you dilled
Oh,
it.
Cole. Huh?
I said you dilled it.
Yeah, I got carried.
You're just a figurehead.
Hey, I played, and we won. Oh, everyone getting demoed on the field. Sarge beats it past Cake. Good challenge there. But Toe's going to keep this one alive. Cake bangs it down, just playing for overtime here in game one. And that is where we're headed. Sparky was on the receiving end of that carry as we played Brew on the one match I got to play. Oh, Poke with the quick goal. So I'm going to say, I feel MMG stole game one. I think BBU was well in control of that for the first 2/3 of that game. I mean, they were up 2-0 and looking like they were going to start running away with it. MMG scores to bring it within one, and then BBU gets a quick one right back. And then from there, their offense kind of stalled out. I mean, look at the shots. 4 for BBU and 12 for MMG.
I mean...
And a lot of that came in the last, minute 45, 2 minutes, when they just locked BBU in their own defensive half. That is true. Poke was carrying hard that game.
Maybe MMG stopped playing down to the level of their opponents. And just decided to play like, The
Andrew,
SSL.
my favorite part about having you in here is how much you hate on BBU at times, because it just makes me happy. Because I have to remain as unbiased as possible.
I mean,
But you're always such a straight shooter.
I mean, you know, it's hard to argue. You know, despite getting bounced last Invitational with a team that goes undefeated.
Yeah, nice shot there from Cake. Sarv says hi, hi Dilly. Make sure you respond, Dilly. Don't be mean. Sarv loves you. And so again, I mean, like game one, BBU jumps out to an early lead here, and they're gonna jump out to a quick 2-0 lead, just 19 seconds in.
Bad touch there from both.
And yeah, Cake just cheating at midfield. Good cut. Now it's going to come down to if they can hold on to this again for the next 441, or if they allow MMG back into this. And I mean, if the last game is going to show us anything, I don't think the scoreline is going to stay this way for very long.
No.
As Poke throws this down to Sarge, but yeah, it's not going to stay a 2-0 goal line, or I don't think it's going to be anywhere near this like the last game. And as I say that, Chirp puts another one in, 3-0, 45 seconds in. Good job from Cole, just running lead for Chirp on that one. And now BBU's got to feel a little bit comfortable up 3. Oh, I thought that was going to bounce in. You got 33. You want a redemption for toe picks? I should put a redemption for 50K, and it's my OnlyFans link. Would that satisfy you, Dilly? With a 1 week free trial?
Dill, don't be thirsty on Maine. Well,
You want to be my only fan? Good lord.
speaking of,
I love Dilly.
free reign on open nets.
Yeah. Poke just picking up where he left off. Bringing this one back within 2. Pulse will watch every stream to get that. And Sarge with a bang. Nice save there from Cole. Sarge deletes 1. Poke just needs to drop this down to Toast. Oh, what a save. Cole's defensive play keeping BBU in this one right now, as that was 2 incredible saves right on the goal line. Otherwise, it's a 1-goal game with about 3 minutes left. But, I mean, this is about where we were at this point in the last game.
Yep.
3 minutes to go. MMG down 2. Actually down 3-1.
And they clawed it back.
And, yeah, they clawed it back. I think they scored the second goal with about 1:45 left-ish. Somewhere around there. Or maybe they tied it up at that point. But
It was around the 130 mark, I think.
yeah. And so if you're BBU, I mean, I'm superstitious as all get out, so that's got to be creeping in the back of their minds. I know it would be in mine. Cole, nice patience, but Poke gets the read. You don't think so, Durs?
I don't know. If it was me, I probably wouldn't be worried. I'd just be like,
Yeah.
you know, make sure we keep our comms clean. Don't do anything stupid. I'm looking at you, Chirp.
Oh, what a save. Sarge hunting that bump, just not able to find it. And Poke gets a demo. Tries to read that, not able. Sarge gonna backflip? Nice touch there. Chirp sends it over the time. Hey, what up, King J-Dub? Congratulations on the win earlier, man. Really, really well played.
JW kind of popped off there. It's amazing what happens when you're not on clangers.
Yeah, you stop clanging it. Oh, Chirp, great opportunity. Just sent that one wide. And I mean, you're getting at the point now where if you're BBU, you can't make a single mistake, as MMG will probably start punishing here. And a triple commit comes out. They don't get punished for it, but pressure stays in BBU territory. Kate gets bumped off. Toast just missing that. Chirp clears it away. BBU up to 50 seconds to play. Nice clear to sidewall. Sarge trying to get it out to Poke. Chirp, vicious demo. Cole's going to miss that. Cake with the shot. Poke, good save. And so final 30 seconds here. MMG still down. Can't find that little offensive spark that they had in the last game. Poke just shoots that wide. Toast there to follow. Uh-oh. And MMG's down 1, 23 seconds left.
23 seconds.
I mean, Chirp trying to get back post there, but you had one guy rotating down mid, one guy sitting near post, and it looks like the defensive communication just kind of fell apart. Poke pinches that all the way around. Sarge trying to beat Cole to it. Gets a good 50. He's going to come high off ceiling. Toast is up. Can't get there. Kate clears that down. One last chance here for MMG as they try to mount a counter. Chirp's going to be there. Misses that touch. Toast going to be first one to it. Coming high off ceiling. Poke's not going to be able to get there. Chirp kills it. And BBU withstands and takes game number 2 here.
Well, good rebound game from BBU.
So, I mean, it feels like for them to lock up a game, they need to go up 3-0. I mean, they were up 2-0 game 1, ended up losing that 4-3, and then finally up 3-0 here, and they were able to kind of turtle back a little bit more and just play a lot of defense, getting a couple more opportunities overall, 7 this time instead of 4 like last time. But they also only held MMG to 7 shots, where they had 12 last time. So BBU doing everything they needed to in that game to come away with the win. And that was get an early lead and just play defense, which is a very, very dangerous game to play against MMG. Or really any invitational team.
I mean, it did feel like we were calling out the MMG pressure in game 2 there, you know, as much as we were in game 1.
Yeah, and I think the biggest difference was it wasn't as sustained from MMG. And Kate gets another quick one here, just 26 seconds in.
It's good stuff there from Chirp. BBU striking first again.
Yeah, and I mean, that's been the story through the first 3. BBU gets a quick lead. Poke. Nice save there. Just getting enough of that one. Cole trying to get the little redirect. Not able to. Poke flicks it over one. But Cake steals it right back. Oh, Sarge to Poke to Toast. Oh, my. That was beautiful.
Good team play there. No one back for BBU.
Yeah, and Cole went up for that one. And you got, I mean, he was in an awkward position. Not much he could have done either way, but that was a beautiful dime from both of those players. Good save there from Chirp as Sarge was looking to get his offense going. As, I mean, really, we haven't heard much from him this series so far. Couple shots here and there, but BBU's done a really good job of kind of shutting him out of the series and not allowing him to make a difference.
Yeah, but I think based on the series stats, it's kind of Poke you have to worry about.
Yeah. And I think that's the dangerous thing a lot of people forget is they know Sarge, they see Sarge, he's CRL, play versus, played on the main stage, so everyone worries about him, but Poke has become really about as good of a player as, you know, he can after switching to PC. He has elevated his game super far, and I think a lot of teams are going to be put on notice after this series.
Good clear there.
Cole gets a nice one down. Good shot. Sarge gets the save, but an awkward touch. This one's dropping right back down for Cole. Gets a little touch. Sarge not able to get their Cake. Almost gets the double. But Toast able to put it into the corner. Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with that, Dot. Poke playing in a chair probably helped his game more than his PC. So, for those of you who don't know, Poke was console up until last circuit, about halfway through. And he played standing up.
Interesting.
He played standing up on console on a big-ass TV. And so he's now actually sitting down and playing, and Toast! What a bang! Little top shutter Bardowski for the boys. 2-1, 2:02 to go. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Andy was in Canada. So, like, Poke is an enigma, I tell you what. And the other player that's been really surprising to me over the last about circuit now has been Toast. Toast has been putting in a ton of work. I want to say he's been putting in more than most people I know. 30 plus hours a week. Probably more than that. Trying to improve, and he has gone up so much in the last circuit. And I think it all started like week 2 of Invitational last year, or last circuit, where he had to fill in, maybe it was week 3. He had to fill in, and what a shot from Chirp.
Please.
Yep. Pops it around. Nice little touch. Toast coming out of net. That was a really good beat. And Chirp keeping BBU in this one. 2-2, minute 18 to go. So, new territory for both of these teams in this series as we're tied going into the final minute. Tied at 2s. Toast keeps the pressure on.
Game 1 did go to OT.
Yeah. But that was like at the end of the game.
Wait,
Squiddy used to play in a lawn chair?
Yeah.
Like one of those ones you see in like a stereotypical redneck's front yard lawn chairs? Or like one of the really nice like zero gravity lawn chairs? Oh no, Dilly says it was one of the like cheap ones. Huh. That's really interesting. I don't know if I could do that. I can't even play in the chair I play in now. We'll allow that. It looks like we're going to be heading into overtime again. Sarge trying to keep this one up. Successful with it. Cole pops this downfield. Sarge accidentally keeps it up. Cake with the shot. Sarge. Nice last second save. That one drops. And MMG escape with their lives at the end of game 3 here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's how this game ends.
Oh no!
What a dunk from Sarge. 10 out of 10, I approve.
Oh, that was beautiful. Poor Cake. Cake knew too, as soon as he got 50'd there. Oh no.
Get dunked.
Oh. I love the friendly banter between these two teams. It's refreshing to actually have this again. I think that's one thing was missing from the last Invitational. There were really, out of the franchises that we speak with on a regular basis, there was one where the players knew each other, and that was us and KRL on our side. And so I like this format, even though it's a result of them not having enough teams to run two divisions. But overall, it definitely will help increase rivalries and see more of this kind of fun banter back and forth between franchises that are very friendly with one another.
Yeah,
and BBU trying to get out quick.
We were talking off the air about some of the smack between the two orgs. Initiated by BBU in our Discord.
I mean, it's really weird because it's like Vroom hates Sarge, but literally loves Toast. And most of the smack talk did come from there. Toast! Holy Toast.
Nice double there. Bang.
What a beautiful play. He changed his name to Washed and then hits that. Like, what?
Are we going to see crack toast now?
I mean, Dilly, you're not wrong. So we would eat cracked toast as kids, not crack toast, but cracked toast, and it was just cinnamon and sugar and butter. You know, the poor kid's toast. But that's still funny. Dilly called him a golden retriever. It's adorable. At least they're loyal. But this is the first game that MMG has led at the beginning.
Yes.
All of their leads haven't come actually until it ended the game. They have been... Yeah, because they were down 2-0, and then 2-1, then 3-1, then 3-2. They tied it 3-3. Huh?
I think they were up 2-1 last game, and then Chirp scored the equalizer.
Oh, you're right. But I said from the start of the game, so I'm technically right.
I mean...
I will find any semantic to win.
Sure. I won't argue. I won't argue against someone who still owes me a 1v1.
You're right. I know. Oh, Toast with another cracked shot. Yeah, I'm going to tag everyone in a new channel probably this weekend to get that round robin going. Or figure out what you guys want to do, because there's 6 of us, possibly 8 of us. Could just do a Rocket League in-game tournament. But then I feel like I would cheat those that wanted to play. Oh, my Lord. I don't think I've ever seen Sergeant Adominus.
I'll trust you on that one.
This feels awkward. This feels 100% awkward.
Actually, I want to know when Chirp switched out of the Dominus into a Fennec.
I don't know.
Like, silly.
That's weird too.
Silly fearless leader can't make up his mind about a car.
Played the Ecto. What? What? So speaking of random cars, I have had one disappointment so far this circuit. Sarge puts one in, 3-1, 203 to go. I had a team called the Battle Bus Mains.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
And not a single damn one of them were a Battle Bus main. I was so upset. I was so mad. If you're going to name your team something like that, you better damn well come out in Battle Buses for that entire series and the entire circuit. It was so disappointing.
So, shout out to Sphere from Roadkill.
Yep, always rocking the freaking Scarab. Dude, credit to him. 2 hours a week shining through. But yeah, it's always interesting to see these players like this, your high GCs, SSLs, when they decide to make a car change, because it feels like the world is like ending around you. What a redirect from Poke.
Some experimental defense there from BBU.
Yeah. Just sellout defense.
Just trying the cover zero there.
Well, I mean, in Cole's defense, I mean, he had a good shot at beating Poke to that ball.
Yeah.
You know, it looked like his takeoff was just a little awkward, and that allowed Poke to just barely beat him up to that. And so, but with Cole where he was, he had to go for that. He couldn't fake challenge because Poke would have banged it over the top of him. And he didn't have someone rotating back. So there really wasn't anything Cole could have done other than go for that. And if he gets a clean takeoff, I think he gets a 50 against Poke.
Yeah.
I think Sarge just wanted the demo cake there. In all fairness.
I was about to ready to call it MMG for their suspect defense there.
Yeah, I think Sarge just wanted the demo cake.
That's fair.
You know when you know someone well enough, sometimes you just want to blow them up. As Cole gets a nice little shot there, 4-2, 17 seconds left. BBU not completely out of this one yet, and that was a great pass from Chert.
Poke going for boost over ball.
Yeah, I'll give Kate credit for trying.
Cole.
What the hell did we just watch, Ander?
Cole submitting his application for clangers.
So Kate calls for OT no balls. And Sarge and Toast both miss kickoff and give them an open net, and they missed it.
First thing is going
and
wrong,
Toast just kills it. Oh. That's just... Oh, Lord. And so Sarge dipped out quick. He has play versus tonight, which is the tournament for CRL teams who didn't make the main event. So he's got to head out to practice to play some Mizzou. But, I mean, it was a really fun series to watch overall. I always feel like no matter what happens between these franchises, our franchises, or even when we were part of Shuriken, it's always a great time. BBU always comes out. Fantastic group of people cheering them on. Awesome in the chat. Durs, it's always great having you around because you're like me, which is always helpful. Stream might not like it, but I do. It's a nice change of pace.
They can live with it, right?
Right?
You stream your rules, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. Toast trying to hit him with an open net, hit an open nut. Oh, Lord. Toast wants an interview? That sounds like a terrible idea. An absolutely terrible idea. Hey, Kick. GG's, man. GG's. I thought you guys, after game 1 and game 2, I definitely thought we were going to be going 5 for sure. And so a little sad we didn't get there. I honestly thought MMG were going to give them the OT no balls. But that is true. Toast did hit absolutely crack shots on both nets. Some of the highlight clips coming out from Toast. Bolts, thank you for the raid, man. Hopefully your stream went well. Coming in with a huge party of 13. Hopefully you're having a good night, man. But Sodders, what do you think? How do you think BBU is going to end up the circuit moving forward? I mean, with their schedule, they have a pretty good opportunity to end up as a playoff team still, even with this little bit of a rough start here. Do you think that's in the cards for them, or do you think it's slipping away quickly?
So assuming the math holds for us regular plebs, I would assume 8-4 makes the playoffs, perhaps.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have to win out. And again, no shade toward MMG. This was, probably a winnable series. You took at least one, and ignoring the shenanigans there at the end of game 4. Played them pretty close, but couldn't dig out of holes.
Yeah.
Like MMG played pretty well with the lead, and tied for the most part. I think it's a good victory for MMG, and I don't know, back to the drawing board for BBU, because I feel like, again, that was a winnable series without a doubt.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that Vroom wasn't able to play. What up, Vagabond? Melon Patch Gaming coming in. How are you guys doing tonight? How did the stream go, man? Hopefully it was a good one. Vroom unable to play, and could have been a difference maker, but it is what it is. It's one of the downsides to having set days and times is sometimes they aren't going to be able to make it. But that's also why you get a full roster of 7.
Yep.
So I think with a little bit more time together, this BBU roster, especially the one that played tonight, could have a very, very successful season together. And yes, Vroom is a higher player, but that doesn't always make you a better team overall.
I think chemistry is half the battle. Chemistry makes up a lot of the skill gap.
Yeah, it really does when it comes down to it. And I think, like I said, with Chirp, Cole, and Cake, I think if they put in the time and practice together, that might end up being the best lineup that BBU can run moving forward. Who knows? Maybe next time we meet you guys in the playoffs and Vroom gets to play. He might get banned from my Discord, but at least he'll get to play. I'm waiting for him to go back and watch this one. Yeah, Dilly, especially for a first time going out there, it was a very, very good showing for them and what they're going to be capable of if they put the work in together. And that's the other hard part with the Invitational team is you do have 7 people on the roster, so you have to work on those relationships and develop them. But when it comes down to it, you have to find that 3 that you think can make it all the time and push forward with that. And yes, he is fixing to get banned everywhere. He is trying to get in bed with Toast, so it was a little creepy. I think because they're both underage. It's a little awkward. But I mean, I guess that makes it unawkward for them. Nothing was leaked toast. Everyone knows you're like a teenager. It's the safe answer. But you're 10, whatever. But Durs, thank you so much for joining me in the booth, having some good conversation, and just, BSing back and forth. It's one of my favorite parts about having you join in on the booth for these games. And I always say it feels like they're very few and far in between, but thank you again. It is always awesome having you around.
Yeah, this was definitely fun. Thanks for having me as always.
Yeah, next time I'll have to join you on your channel.
Yeah. Not doing a lot of broadcasting yet.
I was going to say, I haven't seen you guys on as much at the start of this circuit as you have before. What's just not as many teams getting streamed, or just schedules not lining up?
I think just people are going to the good old IGL CC network.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've put in our Discord that, hey, if you want a better broadcast, I recommend using the CC network, because there are a lot of really, really good casters out there.
Yes. Adderolin, one of the best out there. Sparky, Broke Fang, Orwiggle, all of them solid choices. The Real Jar is a great caster as well. So a lot of great opportunities for community casters for you guys to find really good casters out there. A Faded Knights, pretty good as well. Abacus is solid. I've enjoyed watching his streams. Vagabond's really good.
I mean, I would probably say, just from, my experience, just anyone on the community caster roster is very, very good.
Yeah. So there's one guy on there named Tankert. I guess he's okay.
Yeah, he's kind of okay.
I guess he can be decent. I hear he's kind of a dick, but, it happens. Can never argue with that. But it's what happens when you're, as Sarge says, like 90. But again, Durs, thank you for coming out. Shout out to Best Buds United for allowing us to stream this match. Durs, you go ahead and plug all the channels that you guys have so we can go follow you, watch you, and cheer on BBU throughout the rest of the circuit.
All right, well, hashtag plugs. Twitch.tv/BestBudsUnited. My personal channel, Andrew Christ. Also on Twitch. You can find us on the YouTubes. Under
you have a YouTube?
Yeah. The old, just dump our videos from Twitch there so that they can, remain there forevermore with no video editing. Because I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Man, editing sucks. I used to do a podcast and try and edit. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. No, I don't do it. It's a lot of work. But again, Durs, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully we get to do this again this circuit, as it is always a blast. So anytime you got one you want me to join in on, just hit me up. And if I am free, I will happily jump in the booth with you.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the problem, is you're a very busy man. So
I know. I try to be. The first couple weeks are always insane for me around here, but after teams realize they're not going to make playoffs, I start to die down. But I am going to head to a quick break, guys. We have one more match on the docket tonight coming up at the top of the hour. This is a Tier 2 Div 3 matchup between Knights of RL, and they are taking on Radiance Cobalt, two undefeated teams with perfect records so far, both winning their first series 3-0. And so be sure to tune in for that one, as one of our longtime favorites around the channel, Shadow, should be taking the field along with Cody, Scorpion, or Wolf. And for Radiance Elite, we're going to have Rad Mike, Savage, Nedved, Jeff Goldbroom, and Motions. So Tune back in just a minute. I'm going to head to a quick break, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right.